Yeah, this is what T-Nasty, and I got another dope video for y'all, man. It's another banger by Lackluster. Cops tase passenger for not giving ID after telling him his name. Uh, I actually need to move that because it's blocking what I need to see. I do it some other time. But you know how I feel about my Lackluster videos. I really do enjoy them. You know what I'm saying? My boy normally spot on with his videos. But without further ado, make sure you like and subscribe, leave your boys some comments. Let's go ahead and get to this reaction.
What's your name? What's your name?
Hey, excuse my eye, man. It's, for whatever reason, it's swelling, so it might look kind of, weird.
Hit yourself, or are you gonna go to jail?
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel.
Not to mean to
You
laugh.
guys remember the twins from a couple days ago?
I had you on dash cam cut
That's
me
fine.
off.
I'm
Cutting you off?
I came up behind you. Don't tell me I cut you off.
in the back
I
of
got
it?
you on camera too.
That's all
Give me your ID.
Our job sucks already sometimes. If you're any kind of pro law enforcement, why would you not let the cops know that you have a weapon on you?
I'm all about rights and stuff.
I get it, but that's just like your safety. On
Yeah,
the
the
same
twins
time,
in it
some cops are
again?
not like that. I understand it's in the law, but we still have a right to know if you have
you're
a
not in
loaded
the
gun
wrong.
on you.
Yeah.
Our job sucks. I don't care what the state of Ohio says. Our job sucks, dude.
I'm not ever gonna violate anyone's rights or do anything wrong.
Our job sucks. You know you're right.
I read to this video already.
That was the Toledo.
So I might
Police
leave the link in the
Department,
description.
And
And I'm a lazy
they're in the
YouTuber,
news
so.
again. There's a ton of police agencies using onboard computer systems with cameras that can detect your license plate and give them an automatic reading on their computer.
Why is it
Problem
doing
with
that?
That is,
Stop
it's
it.
not always correct. Now humans can enter the incorrect information as well.
Multiple officers pulling guns and threatening to shoot what turned out to be a completely innocent family.
This is scaring the hell out of me.
Frisco police shut down part of the tollway that day.
Well,
held the
hey,
family of
before I continue with this video, what y'all think? I just went in and bought one of these shures, or whatever they call these things. Do I need to add filters and stuff to make it sound better, or do you think it sounds good? Y'all let me know in the comment section. I'm just curious, bro. It sounds a lot better than my last mic, for damn sure.
At gunpoint, even putting a teenage boy.
Wanna
in
know if I need to
handcuffs.
put some,
Now
filters
Frisco
on it.
Police admit an officer entered the license plate of that vehicle wrong. The Frisco police chief did issue an apology in writing today. He said, "I apologized on behalf of our department and assured them that we will hold ourselves accountable."
Are you serious?
And provide transparency through the process.
But there's a little bit more of an insult there when a
Why is it doing
computer
that? Stop
decides
it.
whether or not you remain free. Now, in this case, the computer was wrong and entered an
It's like my
incorrect
mouse
license
is moving
plate.
on its
It was
own.
supposed to be for a Chevy Malibu, but this man was in a red truck. And when police pulled him over thinking that they had found their stolen vehicle,
Look at that arsenal
this
back there,
is
bro.
what
That
happened.
is so beautiful.
Driver out of the truck, do it now!
I wish I made that kind of money.
Toledo officers stopping a red pickup truck police say had stolen plates. More officers racing to the scene.
They instantly came out with their guns drawn.
Shut the truck off! Do it now!
Upchurch capturing the incident on his cell phone.
What are y'all pulling me over for?
Upchurch makes his way to the grass just as the K9 unit inches closer. Upchurch with his hands up.
On the ground, do it now! You're gonna get bit!
That dog biting him on the arm.
He was going for my face. Luckily, I put my arm up and he got me.
The officers handcuffing him.
Your car has a stolen license plate on it!
I promise it don't.
Yeah, done.
The officers then heard realizing the camera license plate reader was wrong. The car in question, a Chevy Malibu, not Upchurch's pickup truck.
That's not the stolen plate. No?
All they had to do is run them tags again. Everybody would have went about their merry way. I need justice served.
Oh yeah,
Because
if I get
it's
bit,
going
man.
too long,
Ooh.
especially in Toledo.
But of course, Toledo,
Yeah,
Ohio
Toledo
will
is
be doing their
terrible,
own
bro.
Internal investigation, so don't worry. I'm sure they'll
I'd
find
never
the
go there,
computer
bro.
was at
Ever.
fault and that their officers did nothing wrong.
Whit Upchurch was booked on charges of obstruction and resisting arrest. Police maintain that they thought Upchurch was going to flee and didn't know if he
They still
or the
charged him?
passenger in the
That's
truck had
crazy.
any weapons.
We still have a right to know if you have
you're
a
not in
loaded
the
gun
wrong.
on you.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
I don't care what the
to
state of Ohio says.
The Toledo Police Department is conducting an internal investigation.
The next story shows one of the most widespread problems in law enforcement in America today. We often see officers with years and years of experience with absolutely no clue what the law is or how to enforce it. And often, it's the most basic.
It
and
is a lot of
simple.
that too, bro.
Stopping and yelling at people on a traffic light. Just hush and listen.
You told me to go
Hush and
ahead
listen.
and go. I wasn't talking to him. You told me
I read
to
into
go
this video
ahead and
too.
go. I wasn't talking
That was you want to stop and listen?
I
Or
will-
you want to go to
I will-
jail right now? I will take you to jail.
I won't
right
visit
now.
this place
You're
either.
interfering with an investigation on a traffic stop, regardless of what you want to believe or not. Period.
Did I say something?
I'm tired of you. Hold up.
I didn't say nothing.
Hold up.
Yeah, I read to this
Now,
video
in this
too.
case, a designated driver was stopped before leaving a parking lot after a night on the town.
You need to turn the music down a little bit. That's
Okay, I'm sorry.
disorderly. Have you been drinking or anything?
I'm sorry.
You been?
That's when Jonesboro police approached this car for loud music.
You have your driver's license on you?
The driver was sober, but when Officer Faith Ann Kellerman noticed that there were other passengers in the vehicle, she demanded that everybody step out and identify, and even threatened to arrest them if they refused to do so.
Driver's license in hand, it almost appears the encounter is over until officers notice more people in the car.
You mind rolling yours down?
They don't have ID and question why they're being asked for it since they're not driving.
Now, if you've been around the channel for a while, you'll know that if you're a passenger in a vehicle and you are not suspected of a crime, an officer asking you for an identification is a consensual act. It's a consensual conversation. You don't need to provide it unless they suspect you of an infraction.
Hey, that's
or
common
criminal
sense, though.
activity.
You know what I'm
Now, it
saying?
could be something as simple as not wearing a seatbelt, but if they don't have something specifically on you, then demanding your identification is beyond the scope of their authority. Not to mention a violation of the oath they swore to the Constitution and your civil rights.
I need everybody's ID. What's your name? What's your name? I've already explained it. If I have
That's
to ask
it.
you again, you're going to go for obstruction.
So, man, you can ID yourself or you're going to go to jail. Which one?
I've already explained it to you twice. It's the last opportunity before we take you out of the car and put you in cuffs.
My name said.
Hey, stay in the vehicle.
My name said so what?
What's your
I
last
just
name?
told you my name said.
Go ahead and get out.
No weapons are seen, no marijuana, no open container, according to the police report, but there's a definite sense of urgency.
I just told you my name. I said my name is Cedric.
Put it behind your back.
I just told you my name.
I'm not going to tell you again. Roll over. Roll over.
Hey,
Roll over.
I just
Watch
told
out.
hold
Watch
on,
out.
you asked me. Ah! He told
That's crazy, bro.
What these officers
Didn't mean
don't
to laugh,
know
but
is
why
that
you were crying like
Washington
that?
has a metal rod in his leg. That after suffering a car accident and having his leg rebuilt at the Med in Memphis.
Oh man, I'm definitely shocked for laughing.
Washington's mother watching the police body camera footage.
It's happened so fast. It went from 0 to 1,000 in 2.5 seconds.
He's Put your legs Indian style so you can stay sitting up.
This man do not bend at all.
He just said he's got a rod in his leg.
You want to see it?
EMTs come to check Washington out.
Oh, when you left one? Yeah, that electricity hit that.
Come back.
You're still on.
Huh?
You're still on.
I told you my birthday.
In fact, an officer admits he entered the wrong information.
Make sure you are who you say you are, because I messed up your date of birth. That was my fault.
But the ambulance soon leaves and Washington is arrested.
It's always a mess.
Police Chief Rick Elliott says
They was laughing, too. That's
encounters
crazy.
Like these happen when the bars close down in downtown Jonesboro every Sunday morning.
At the end of the day, is what I tell people. Comply now and complain later.
Now, we hear that a lot. Comply now, complain later. But the problem is people are starting to get sick of it, because normally when we complain later, we're often met with silence or record tampering.
One of the claims states that Chief Mason's underage son was at this party, and it alleges the chief told officers not to put his son's name in the police report.
If you're on a stop or in a situation when you're dealing with the police and you think it's inappropriate, comply with the officer, and then we have a complaint process.
Washington was a pro boxer who now, due to his injuries, cannot fight or play with his kids.
Put your weight on me.
normally works as a cook at the G Street Kitchen. After bonding out of jail, he was taken to NEA Baptist, where he was hospitalized for 3 days for traumatic rhabdomyolysis.
Rhabdomyolysis is a serious and life-threatening condition also, because it's not only the damage to the kidney, but it also can affect the heart.
You can clearly see.
Ooh, life-threatening? Hey, that's all we needed to hear, baby. Bro, oh, why can't I get in these situations? The doctor just said life-threatening. Now, this dude was actually in the back seat, right? The driver wasn't drinking. The driver is clean. The driver handed his license and everything. From what I seen, it looked like everybody had their seatbelts on. I went by so fast, I couldn't really tell, but it did look like he had a seatbelt on. So this dude is technically not in the wrong. So technically, he doesn't have to give you his ID at all. You can ask me for it, but I can tell you no. Don't mean you gotta arrest me and tase me for it either, right? The fact that they tased dude, we got a rod in his leg. When y'all was dead ass wrong for even pulling him out the car, laughed at the man and everything, telling him he's faking. The doctor just said life threatening, bro. This don't look good for y'all, man, in Jonesboro. It don't, bro. This dude finna get paid, dog, and I was sticking. I ain't selling for nothing. Oh, here's $150,000, you know what I'm saying, settled. Now, certain people's situations are different. $150,000 to go a long way for some people, right? A long way. Like, people, they have to sometimes look at the bigger picture. Do I wait it out for 5 years? Or I get this $150,000 now, I can buy me a new car, a house, I can pay some of these bills, get rid of some of this debt. I understand $150,000 is a lot of money to some people. But to me, I wait to the bus side, bro. I'm getting, in 5 years, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm telling you, bro. Ain't no way in hell to get away with that shit from me.
See, the taser probes latch on the
No way, bro.
the metal rod.
If you hadn't made that contact, we wouldn't even have this situation.
Shamal Carter says Jonesboro police should never have made contact with this car. Reginald Prunty agrees. He says the passenger's rights were violated.
That's why you have Uber. That's why you have people that are designated drivers that don't drink.
We wouldn't have this conversation right now had your officers been doing something better than sitting and waiting on a car full of black people to pull off.
If this would have been a car of white people, would the response have been any different?
Identical. White, same response.
And in this case, despite the fact that there were multiple officers on scene, it appears that only one
We know that's
was
BS.
punished,
Let's
the lead
be real.
officer. The department is ignoring the fact that all the other officers were
Bro,
there.
bro, not only do I like the arsenal that he has right here on the wall right here, but I just like the way he got the LEDs and what do you call that right there on the wall, bro? That's just beautiful work right there, Lackluster, bro. I wish I had your money. I really do.
And failed to do anything.
That is
to
beautiful,
intervene.
bro.
Chief Elliott said he did not agree with how Officer Faith Kellerman handled the situation. She was found to be in violation of arrest procedures involving consensual contact. It says an officer may approach anyone, is not required to have reasonable suspicion, but may not take any steps through words or conduct to stop a person's movement, and the subject cannot be made in any way to participate. Consequently, Officer Kellerman was reprimanded. But that's not enough. According to Carter and Prunty, they want to see the policies changed.
Because community policing is not me stopping you for ID.
It shouldn't be.
This type of policing is what puts our community in jeopardy.
Washington is now trying to get back on his feet, literally.
I'm back on the walker. That's really depressed. Can't play with my kids like I want to.
All over a night on the town.
So why are we being stopped though?
And a chance encounter between a man and officers whose jobs are to protect and serve.
In the end, as always, I'm curious what you guys think of these interactions. Let me know in the comments section down below, which one do you think was the most egregious? Or am I wrong on any of these?
Nah, you ain't wrong on this one, Lackluster, bro. Like, you're not, dog. Like, it definitely was some profiling going on here. they had a DD too. That's the crazy part about it. They had a DD. The DD got pulled over. He explained that he wasn't drinking. He explained his license. Everybody, I assume, was buckled up. Assume. So why are you harassing people in the back seat? Even if they were drinking, bro, it could be dead popped in the back, which clearly they wasn't. Well, I don't know about the women, but he wasn't. I don't know, man. This is crazy, bro. Like I said in previous videos, it wasn't for body cameras or cell phones or CCTVs and all this other stuff like that. You know how much this unlawful shit would be going on right now? Like, dead ass. Just imagine, without all the footage we have now these days, with body cameras, CCTVs, and cell phones, they still feel like they can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for cussing, but like, if they can feel like they can do it now, just imagine what they was doing back then. Just imagine what they was doing in the 90s, bro, or in the 80s when racism was like at its peak. Racism kind of like, you know, it's still there, but it's going away. Racial profiling is dumbing down a little bit, but it's still there. Don't get me wrong. It's still there. We're still working on it, and I salute the American people about getting better when it comes to racism, because like I work in the field right now where it's like mostly white and stuff, and what I do, I'm a foreman at my job, which it took a while for me to become a foreman, but the respect I get now, prior to when I first started my job, is like night and day. You know what I'm saying? I still get like, you know, but like before then, dude, because I always had dreads, I always was a big black dude, and like they used to be so disrespectful to me. And when I became a foreman, you could see like what is this dude, like who is this dude and stuff like that. Now it's like so much better now, bro, and I love it, bro. It is so much better now. Not saying I won't run into a knucklehead here and there, but it has gotten a lot better, bro. It really has. Like, even if they feel a certain way about any race or whatever, it's not open like it used to be. They might still feel some type of way about minorities and stuff like that, but it's not open as it used to be. It just, oh man, we still got a lot of work to do is pretty much what I'm saying. And it sucks to see that, bro. This wasn't called for it. And the chief was lying, bro. If it was a white car they pulled over, that dude wouldn't have got tased. These people wouldn't have got pulled out of their cars. They probably wouldn't even got pulled over in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed my take. This your boy T Nasty, man. Holla at your boy. And I'm out.